MDLatino.tv. Otro episodio, esta vez otro atleta, otro país. La expansión de nuestro querido deporte, culturismo y fitness con Keith Anderson, MDLatino.tv. Enseguida tenemos... Y en esta semana tenemos Kaden Riley y Brittany Riley, los promotores del Super Mexico Show. How are you, Kaden? I know we're going to do this interview in English. Well, some subtitles on the ground, as you can see there running across the screen. Brittany, good afternoon. How are you feeling? I know you guys are out in California, right?
Yes, we are.
Okay.
Yeah, we live in Los Angeles, and so it's beautiful weather right now, so it's great.
Well, we're going to get started talking about the Mexico Super Show because I know there's a lot of, as they say, chismes and rumors on social media. People, they know the show is going to happen, but they don't know really too much about the show. So we're going to let you just say the who, what, why, where, when, cuánto, you know, how much. I know you wanted to start off on the right foot by giving a big shout out to the Prez, Jim Mannion.
Yes. We want to definitely say thank you to Jim Mannion, president of the IFBB Pro League. Just to say, that he's given us an opportunity to promote shows internationally.
We're very excited.
Yeah, to be able to give the international athletes an opportunity to get their pro cards in their home country, and then from there be able to qualify for the top shows in our industry, the Olympia, the Arnold Classic. So it's just an awesome opportunity, and we're very thankful to the Pro League and to Jim Mannion.
And when I'm thinking with the expansion, I was looking at that calendar. It's a pretty hefty calendar for the first year. But I think what's going to happen with some of these Pro-Am shows internationally is that they're going to start to become slowly on to a new tradition, a new type of Arnold. It won't be the Arnold, but it'll be its own thing. But the idea is that we create more and more high caliber tier 1 shows, but internationally. Like you said, giving those athletes in those regions at times maybe a home court advantage, we would want to say, or maybe that's not the correct terminology, but them a chance to, still compete in the United States, but also be able to compete in their home turf.
Exactly.
Yeah, we want to make sure that the competitors from Latin America, from Mexico, from the surrounding countries are able, like you said, to be able to compete against their peers. There's going to be people from the United States, from other countries coming to the Mexico Super Show. But we want the competitors from Mexico to feel like, hey, you know what? I'm going against the best of the best from our country, and I'm going to take that pro card. And we want to really give them that pride of, hey, you know what? I'm the best in my country.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
They won't have to travel far. Because we'll have it right there in Mexico, and it'll just be great. We're really excited to give them direct access to, become a pro right there in Mexico.
And this is in the city of Guadalajara, June 23rd and 24th, correct?
It's June 22nd and 23rd.
22nd and 23rd.
Yep, yeah, 2018. And it's going to be in Guadalajara. Like you said, it's going to be at the Teatro Galerías.
Teatro Galerías. Okay, perfect. I know exactly where that is.
Yep.
Beautiful venue, huge, and we're excited about it.
Cool. What gave you the inspiration to say, hey, I want to do the Mexico Super Show? I know you guys are from LA, but do you have a lot of contact with Mexico or Mexican bodybuilding? Or?
Yeah, you know what? It's always, first of all, bodybuilding's always been a love of mine. But then, my family is from Latin America. I might not be able to, speak the language too well, but most of my family's from Latin America. And so, I always thought, hey, there's an opportunity to be able to bring the IFBB Pro League bodybuilding to Latin America. And I was like, hey, sign me up. I want to be the first one to get to do it in Mexico.
We love Mexico. We love visiting Mexico.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. We always try to come down, a couple times. Every other year we're down. And so as soon as we had this opportunity to go international, we chose Mexico.
All right, so there's not going to be like shots of tequila at the stands, right? It's going to be shots of proteins and pre-workouts.
Exactly.
That's the after party. Okay, yeah. All right, cool. Now, price. Let's talk a little bit about pricing. Obviously, the inscriptions for the NPC, this is going to be open to all cities and all leagues and federations, obviously. But what is the inscription rate?
Yeah, it's going to be $150 for all of the pro qualifying divisions. We do have a novice class, and that is going to be $100 for the novice classes. But all of the pro qualifying divisions will be $150.
Okay,
across
so just
the
like a NPC Nationals type of tariff, something similar. Okay.
Yep, exactly.
So standard tariff, all right, and that doesn't sound too bad. And then for the pro divisions, obviously you've got men's physique, and the winner of that division will get an invitation to the Mr. Olympia, correct?
Yeah, you know what? Since the 2018 qualification series will be implemented, the winner of our show will obviously get the prize money, and then also it will get 8 points towards their qualifications towards the Olympia.
That's great. Okay. And then these will be NPC IFBB Pro League judges.
Yes, so all the judges will be from and will be certified and from the Pro League. We are going to bring some judges from a special guest from the Pro League, and then certified judges from Mexico.
Absolutely. So kind of gearing up for 2018, but 2018 in moving forward.
Correct.
Exactly.
Okay. All right. Then these pro cards are going to be awarded. Are these pro cards for the NPC part going to be awarded just to the absolute overalls in each category?
Yeah. So the winners of each division will compete against each other in the overall,
okay.
And the overall champion from the division will be getting their pro card.
Okay, Kaden, and can you tell us what divisions will be participating in the NPC part of your show?
The divisions are going to be bodybuilding, classic physique, men's physique, figure, bikini, and women's physique.
Okay, so the standard, no wellness?
No wellness, no wellness.
We like wellness.
Jim Mannion has said that he's open to it, but that no wellness this year.
No wellness this year. It's one of those things that's in the work. There's already so many categories right now, so it's one of the things that will be in the works, moving forward after 2018, and it's exciting. I think it's very exciting, especially with this new classic bodybuilding category that's on fire right now worldwide.
Yes, it's very amazing to see the bodybuilding industry grow at the rate it's been growing. They've been doing an amazing job being able to give all types of athletes, all types of body types, the ability to compete and get recognized for their hard work.
Yeah.
Okay. Why did you guys choose the city of Guadalajara?
We wanted something that was centrally located, and we thought that Guadalajara was that middle point to where it would be easy access for everyone to be able to get to. It's a beautiful city. I've been there before, and it was definitely that. I like that city, and let's do it there.
Yeah, definitely. It's a clean city. It's definitely a safer city. It's tourism friendly, definitely. And It's a major city. People don't understand. It's between 8 million and 10 million people now. It's a major city. Sports nutrition is. There are a lot of companies in the fitness industry that are located in Guadalajara, so it's been groomed. It's the timing is right. Mm-hmm. We could say it's about time that there's a major show in Guadalajara. And Kaden, you just had that ambition to go ahead and say, "Hey, I'm going to have cojones and go for it."
Exactly.
Yeah. All right. What do you think is going to be the potential turnout on the NPC side? What have you been hearing from like the coaches and the athletes? What kind of feedback have you gotten since you did your original press releases on Instagram and social media?
Well, you know what? It's been amazing, the turnout, the amount of excitement that we've been getting from the athletes. We have a part on our website where people can go and they can subscribe to our newsletter to get any updates on what's going on with the event, what's going on with bodybuilding in Mexico. We'll be updating that frequently. We'll be sending emails out, and we've been getting a ton of subscribers and already signups. So I'm excited. I've been talking to a few of the coaches in the country, and they're excited. They're ready for their athletes to come and compete, and they're saving some of their best athletes for this show. So it's going to be a good turnout. It's going to be high quality turnout, and so the champions that are going to come from the Mexico Super Show, I really believe are going to make waves in the industry and in the sport of bodybuilding and fitness. And it's going to be an amazing representation of Latin America in the bodybuilding world.
Yeah, a few people realize still how big bodybuilding is as a sport in Mexico, but what I've seen in the last 5 years, and my publication's been a part of that growth, but the tenacity of the local promoters. I've watched the Mr. Mexico go from 600 to 800 to 1,000 to 1,200 to 1,500 competitors this year.
Yeah.
I mean, it was like the never-ending story. The event never ended. So the promoters are good. Definitely the market is right for bodybuilding. Certainly the media has been involved with bodybuilding. There have been publications prior to MD Latino in the market. And it's a gym atmosphere. It's a macho atmosphere. People like to be very macho in Mexico. Everybody knows that. And we've had, not a lot of big names coming out of Mexico now. Natalia Sotelo, she took the New York Pro Show in women's figure. She was Olympian. Sandra Grajales, she's tearing it up right now. She's not an Olympian. Eli Fernandez, women's bikini, that little chiquita girl out of Merida. She went to the Olympia for her second year. So, Charro Lomeli, he's not an Olympian yet, but a lot of people know him. He constantly competes. Benjamin Parra and Victor Rea, they just competed in the San Marino Pro Show in Ferrigno Legacy. So, these guys are competing. They're getting their feet wet in IFBB Pro League, and I just think that, the major players right now in Latin American bodybuilding are definitely Mexico and Brazil and the Dominican Republic, and I think the other countries are following now. They're seeing that. So I think this is very healthy for the economy of bodybuilding and fitness. This show for Mexican bodybuilding in the local economy. I think that the local protein and other fitness-related concepts, those types of sponsors are really going to have a solid opportunity now to really market themselves to a much bigger concept as far as a league to promote with. The brands will have a much better opportunity to market themselves. So,
I agree. I think that this show is definitely going to be able to help the like you said, the economy down there in the sports nutrition side. We definitely want to give the brands an opportunity to really market themselves to the athletes down there, and then we also want the athletes to be able to get really reconnected to the brands down there as well.
Yeah. Well, okay. Well, this is going to be very exciting, Caden. Are there any special messages you want to send to, the public, any of your colleagues or associates or anybody out there? Do you have any shout outs?
So I want to give a shout out to obviously the president, Jim Mannion, but then also to Robin Chang. He's been a mentor to me. He is the promoter of the Mr. Olympia weekend, and like I said, he's been a mentor to me, and he continues to mentor me, and I can't say thank you enough to him. And then obviously the Olympia team, they're always they've always been with me. If most people don't know, I also work for the Olympia. I'm on the production side. I run all the social media for the Olympia. So the Olympia family is also my family, and so it's definitely awesome to have their help and assistance. And then obviously to my wife. Hey, she's right there by my side, and she has the passion just like I do, and we're looking forward to making this event an amazing event for the people of Mexico.
And many more to come.
Yep, and many more to come.
Oh, that's great. Well, there are rumors now that the winners, the absolute overalls, are going to get a shoot with MD Latino.
Yep. And you hit that right on the head on the nail right there, kid. Yep, we're not only are the overall champions going to get their pro card and become pros in the IFBB Pro League, but from the kindness of MD Latino and Kid San featured in his magazine And so we're excited to be able to work with MD Latino and really help these athletes promote their brand and really really be able to touch other people and inspire other people.
Absolutely, inspiring other people. Yeah. And obviously, this thing is going to be televised or live streamed, correct?
Yeah, you know what? The event is going to be live streamed, and again, it's going to be live streamed by MD Latino, and so they will be able to catch the event on the webcast, and so we'll be able to reach so many more people and really expand the sport of bodybuilding in Mexico and all around the world on the MD Latino channel.
Well, people know in Mexico, anytime there's a live stream of one big bodybuilding event, there's going to be millions of people tuning in. So it's going to be very exciting. I congratulate the both of you for taking on this advantageous project, but it will be a successful one. That is for sure. And then remind us your website once more, please.
So for any information, please go to
MexicoSupershow.com.
Okay. That's easy. MexicoSupershow.com.
There you go.
Yeah, we wanted to make it simple. You simply just put in the title of the show, and you're going to be able to get all the info right there.
Yes.
I imagine that's the same social media, Instagram and Facebook, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Wow.
Yes.
Well, this is Kit Sanderson with Kaden and Brittany Riley, promoters of the Mexico Super Show. Please visit the website, get involved, share the links. This is all about Mexican and Latin bodybuilding going global. This is Kit Sanderson, and we have a little saying at the end. We say never surrender in Spanish. So you guys ready for the Spanish?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Nunca te des por vencido.
Vencido.
Eso. Chao.
Oh.
Gracias.